Hi, good morning. Today we're going to continue our Java programming experience. We are kind of at intermediate level. Please watch my 50 videos about Java, JavaScript at beginner level so that you can understand better. Today we are going to discuss about Java Access Modifiers Part 2. Please watch Part 1 which I published within the last 1 week. Here we are going to talk about, remember last time we talked about the different access modifiers: private, final, public, default. We all know about public. As the name public implies, the class is public, which can be used in the other programs too. So what is private? As the name suggests, it's private. The access is restricted. The code, the part of the code, access only in the declared class. It cannot be used outside the class. For example, public class main, curly brace, I am defining 4 variables, private variables, string variables, which are local to this class only, main. So for example, the train, passengers train, right? Private string, train name equal to Jumbo 23, train type is cargo, train model is J23. Private variables access only in this main class, within this class. If you call these names outside, it will not be defined, it will throw an exception error. So private integer train weight 1000 tons. Next, another public static void main function, string args, the same regular syntax, the public class. Here I am instantiating the object. I have a full video about how to define a public class and call within the program and instantiate the object. So main is train object. I am giving a name. What is main? Main is this main class equal to new of main function. This is how you create or instantiate an object. Object lifecycle is you declare an object, instantiate it, use the variables, manipulate the variables of the object, remaining part of the code. Sometimes call the variables either global, you can use in other programs. So here I am printing system.out.print, train name is train obj, which I defined here, dot train name, it goes here, Jumbo 23. So train name Jumbo 23. Same thing, train type is a variable, cargo, train type cargo. Train model J23, same thing, model J23. System out, train weight is 1000, which we defined here. So we had 3 string variables, integer, private. This is the keyword you got to note. Some programs we may not use this. It means it's public. You can use in other programs. So we discussed about private keyword of the access modifiers, part 2. Let's move on to the next one. Similar to private, public, this is called protected. As the name suggests, it's protected. Code access in the package and its subclasses. Okay, let's go jump into what is a class. Is an object, which is a superclass, top level. It can have classes in its programs, multiple classes. Each is called a subclass. So a class, subclass. These are different subclasses. Protected, the code access in package, that is the main class, and subclasses. But private is not, that is not like that, only in the main class. That's the difference. For example, see here there is no main here. We have not called here. Here only we call main. For example, see here, public class main, everything was inside the main class, the main class. See, public static void was within here, the whole thing. But if you see here, it's a separate one. Class, train places. It's like a different table. Protected string from train passenger from Miami equal to, So we are assigning 3 string variables in a separate class train places, like a separate table. Protected string, train state, train country. Here we define class. See, there is no public. Class trains extends train places. This extends gives a relationship between the trains and train places. Similar to the other video I created today, I talked about the MySQL, train passengers and train places. It was connected using a primary key, foreign key relationship. A foreign key relationship from train to train places where the P from was a primary key. Similarly, they extend the same functionality, connecting two classes. Here we have private integer train weight 2000. So public static void, we are calling the actual main function to execute and display the results. So trains, train object equal to new trains function. Same like we instantiated the main train object, new main function. But here we are instantiating this one, trains function, which has protected variables. There we had private variables. Okay, let's see here. Then we want to print all this. Train from trains, which is the object, trains, train from variable, TP from. So this is train object. Trains.tp start. See, state, country, likewise, train places. So this is the general configuration of how to use the protected within the program. So output is train from Miami, train state, Florida, train country, USA. I'll be discussing more of the access modifiers in the next coming videos. There are about 7 or 8 access modifiers which we use frequently, like final, default. I'm going to go in detail, same like this, and give a sample program. I have hundreds of HTML, PHP, Java, JavaScript, Perl, jQuery. Please watch those. I have yoga videos which reached more than 200,000 views, and medical, nursing, games, Sudoku. Please watch those. Thanks for watching.